Patriots game, and tonight I thought we'll play a little Madden 17. I am playing with the 2017-18 Bengals franchise and rosters. Let's get started. As soon as I grab this control. I hope everybody's having a good night. Okay.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. The running game will be a focus today. The Bengals have the best rush defense in the league, and they're going up against the Pats, who will try to avoid becoming one-dimensional. With that, let's get you out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this Week 9 matchup.
Larry, we are in the place the folks here call the Jungle, and that's Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati.
All right, guys, we're about to get started here.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So here come the Patriots now on offense. And they're led out by a guy who learned from one of the great ones in his first few years.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
This is Jimmy Garoppolo.
Where's Brady?
One of the all-time great players.
He's hurt or something?
Picking that guy's brain or just watching and observing how he does things to increase your game, then you've wasted that time. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is that type of player. I think those lessons learned have a chance to transmit themselves very well.
There's a carry now for Mike Gillis.
Bam! I about knocked his head off.
So it's 2nd and 9.
Hell yeah! Montez perfect. I cleaned his clock.
To believe that Dion Lewis was that far under the radar, there is something to
Wow.
from schools. Played at Pitt, and they do know how to churn out running backs.
Go zone. Here
See
we
if they
go.
stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Bring it.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. It's
Wide open.
and they're able to get this one across the 35.
And the hitch route is
Clear they
running
will.
that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
I missed him.
Just shy of
Then he gets
midfield.
10 yards.
At the 49. 11 yards on the pickup. And it'll be
11
first
yards,
down.
actually.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourself. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the
All right.
line.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
This is Gillisley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
We ain't gonna run too much on him.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And when it comes to the running game, the New England Patriots, they're one of the few teams in the NFL that I don't think care much about balancing things out.
Last year, to your point, 5th in passing yardage, number 30 in the run game.
What they want to do each and every week is make a game plan based on their opponent, not so much
personnel. Almost intercepted. I wish I would have. 3rd and 11, I'll probably give up a big play.
Now for Cincinnati.
When you play against Carlos,
left tackle, Billings, Johnson.
He knows how to get upfield.
Rigel can't make it. Well, but not too bad. Okay.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Comes it off to Lewis. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And Lambo will put this one.
Damn, he nailed it too, and it's 50-something yards. My field goal kick can't have 30 yards.
Trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick.
Damn, now 3-0.
Got it above the defense.
I'm not going to run it out either.
That's fielded in the end zone. And
I might will get them free 20 yards.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by the former Texas Christian University Horned Frog, Andy Dalton.
And there's no substitute for experience in this league, and what it usually leads to, a whole lot of confidence. Andy Dalton is sharp with where to go with the football now. I think he sees reads before they actually even happen. He can sense them now, and he is one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL.
To throw here, Dalton. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Probably against the run at least.
Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Second down, Dalton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
You were right, tell me I hit the wrong button.
They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think
Good Lord.
Differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on
that dude was covered like a blanket.
So the Patriots coming out now. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted.
Yeah. I knocked his head off.
That they got 3 points out of, they've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On second down, here's Garoppolo. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Gronkowski, slot left.
Here we go now. Green 39.
They go play action here on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Garoppolo now. Going underneath for Lewis. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And Lambeau will put this one through. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. So that scores now in their first 2 possessions, but it's 6-0. Probably not the kind of scores they were hoping for.
No, not at all, but I think that they've shown that they can have some success against this defense. So they'll go back to the sideline knowing the points are going to be there for the taking.
All right.
Getting set to go. And
I got to get something going.
just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense trots out onto the field.
And A.J. Green is an absolute playmaker on the perimeter for his team.
So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. Green alone out to the right. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense.
I like that play, too.
The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Oh, another beautiful move.
And that's better than the 2-step, isn't it?
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball. Because sometimes you have a missed tackle, but if you have a swarm of guys around, less room for them to roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle was missed, plenty of open field to get after that.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals draw even, and of course they can take the lead if they hit the extra point.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks.
That is good. Easy.
He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Okay.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they
Hopefully I
can
can
do
stop
this
him this time.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see
turn
what
the
they
ball
can get here.
over.
At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right?
Garoppolo, I told you.
Down he goes. Kevin Minter in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop it for a loss of about 10.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They'll run with Yellowsley.
You ain't running on me, dude. I blitz all the time.
Loss of 2, now 3rd down.
While we know that the identity of this offense is
zone.
they've got to run it every so often, and for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
Dumps it off to Lewis. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. It'll be a gain of 8 yards.
Got it, fall
And it'll
back
be
quickly.
4th down. On fourth down on now is the
That's a great defense.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The Bears are up 7-0.
This is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Y'all want to follow me on Twitch? I'm twitch.tv/Harris_Gaming25. That follow button will put you in a live stream. I'll play games with you, whatever.
When we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach, they felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop. And quickly, let's check out the New England defense.
David Harris is a playmaker at inside linebacker and also one of the most durable guys in the league.
Second down following the run. They send Green to the left on his own. It's second down. Dalton looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I'm just not playing very good.
See this often. A quarterback of his caliber,
Shit.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens.
2 freaking turnovers.
What reason? What's going on out there? It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
Garoppolo, slant route, caught by Edelman. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn into big plays.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriots.
At 9 points as of right now, pending the extra point that I gave up on freaking interceptions.
Now on the year. And the Patriots have
And I usually don't throw a lot of picks.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better.
Time's off. I ain't played in over a week.
Field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Been streaming Friday the 13th on my channel.
offensive coordinator might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
23 yards on the play.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They come up in an offset eye. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Time to come up with his third down play as we've hit the end of quarter one. 13-6 our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
Into the second quarter.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with the football to begin quarter number 2. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Third down from the gun, Dalton. And able to find Green. down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So we have now seen connection number one between Dalton and Adriel Jeremiah, A.J. Green.
Say that again?
Adriel Jeremiah.
Look at you. You are full of knowledge and information. And you know something? I bet Andy Dalton learned his full name as well because he figured out quickly, this is going to be my #1 target. I got to know this guy in a big way.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 yards there for number 15. First down coming.
Throwing the football pretty well. I'm just not really running ball like I want.
To keep the defense off.
The offensive line is garbage.
I'm telling us, we got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
That's your horse collar.
Up there 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
2nd down, Dalton. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back.
He dropped it. I thought he caught it.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
3rd and 2 for Dalton. Green's
He caught it that freaking time.
A.J. Green, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up.
Now I gotta kick a dang free throw or field goal. That's my stupid kick.
Between the
missed
passer
one
and the
already.
receiver. In this case, a slant route.
32 yards.
3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. They'll need to get the play off quickly.
I tried. I hit A.
They'll again try for 2, this time from the 7.
Run.
And before the snap here, we've got a timeout by the offense. It's their first of this first half, and they'll get together and talk this one over.
Shit. Spelled my French. Cool.
So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. So let's try this again as they come to the line to go for 2. Here's Dalton to throw for it, and he's got it. So they decide to still go for it even after the 5-yard penalty.
I have no idea how he caught that football, but I don't really care. I got a 1-point lead.
Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target.
Way too soon. Good Lord, he kicked the crap out of it.
Fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 20.
I need a turnover because I threw a ball. 2 interceptions.
As they take the field.
For some reason, it ain't like me.
Maybe don't want to blow it too much out of proportion, but how important is this drive?
I think it's huge for them because they've got to find a way to help out their offense, whether it's doing it themselves, taking the ball away and scoring, or setting their offense up in a good position.
1-on-1. He would have got away, he was probably gone.
We'll see. So this brings up a 2nd and 2. And Finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch. There's so many times during camp and practice that you get bored as a player doing regular drills. But how about that shed and skate drill right there by the linebacker? You do it each and every day. Get the blocker away and get into the backfield and make a big-time tackle.
Oh, bull crap. He was sacked.
As he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Now, they've had a pretty frustrating
Incomplete.
and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
This is taken at the 15. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And out the offense as they take over. The D for the Pats. The Patriots heading back onto the field now. And a touchdown given up the last time they were out there, so maybe need to refocus a little bit.
And make sure that they don't start finger pointing with each other, because oftentimes when a touchdown's given up,
Probably nothing.
you say, okay, where did that happen? Who broke down? Who gave it up? Instead, just go back out there, be a unit again, and try and play a little bit better.
Yeah, see if they can play a little bit better on this drive. Dalton throwing on second down. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And they're on third and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handing it to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback.
Won't get much there.
And you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go.
His way either.
Sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Cuts it out to the sideline. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Holding offense.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And now to the air, Dalton. Going right side here, and that's complete. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2 yards on the pickup.
2 yards.
That's a good play.
No, I ran down a hell lot faster than 2 yards.
For a gain of 2. And that changes the
Good
play a
Lord.
little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Got 100-yard rushing already.
On his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line now. And he will make his way back.
They were waiting on me.
And that's all, as we will make
Absolutely waiting on me.
2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Oh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Green alone out to the right.
380. 380.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A.J. Green with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter.
Hey, you made it.
20 more before this game is over.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Patriots. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
How do you shake things up?
There's one already open.
Realize it hasn't worked.
No, this one.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something going in the excitement area.
To throw, it's
Damn, it was wide open too. I'm glad he didn't catch it.
And now it's 2nd down.
The defensive coordinator came into this game with a plan to get to the quarterback with whatever type of pressure is necessary. It's working to perfection for him today.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
Come on, God dog it.
On 2nd, it's Garoppolo. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Garoppolo now, first down throw, finding time.
This ain't no way he fit that ball in there.
Brings up 2nd down.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's
Good. A flag.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
380. 380.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. He's got time. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Here's Dalton. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in.
They were blitzing and I threw a bomb.
A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He was open.
showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats last night?
Yeah, I recorded that too if that was me.
Big time play, and just think about what that does if you're
That was
receiving
beautiful.
the team with him. Well, that's
That
gonna
was
open
pretty.
things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, you got to get back
So
deeper and
pretty.
deeper in order to keep him in front.
Look, you made 2 in a row.
How many can actually keep him in front with that speed?
1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Still got a minute.
No run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the
I ain't
25.
take no hard no time off the clock.
Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together.
Wide open.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski.
Flag.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play.
Here we go. 3-19.
Garoppolo. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete.
You don't get much.
Here we're going to get a timeout for the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. A long way to go for the offense here on 3rd down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Come on, New England.
So
We're
the
gonna do
defense had a
New
chance to
England.
catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Here's Ryan Allen now as he's on to punt for New England. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Nobody's back there.
A nice job here to down this one.
Stupid
right
than
on
me.
the 5-yard line. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Passing, it's Dalton going for the deep ball. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Having always something.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Dalton hovering near the goal line. Under heavy
I hit the wrong button.
down goes Dalton on the sack. Alan Blanche able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Oh, boy, he got a favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines were raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. So we've reached
Okay, fellas, that's the end of the half, and it's the end of my turn. We'll turn it over to a friend of mine that plays the second half. His name is Jonathan. Be kind to him. He's just an ugly dude.
The Bengals are happy to be sitting in the locker room with the lead. The Patriots just want to come out after the half and claw their way back into the game.
Don't forget to tell him how ugly you are.
Yep, but what my brother started to tell you is he's uglier than me.
The blocking here will free up the run, and he'll end up sprinting into the end zone. Bengals with the ball, end of the first. The hurry throw would be picked off. Gilmore is in position. He is the one who comes away with the ball. Following the interception, Mitchell is going to make the catch in traffic, and that goes as a 15-yard touchdown.
And after 2 turnovers, they really wouldn't have scored.
Dalton's on time with the slam.
They scored that field goal on that first drive, and after a turnover, and they scored field goal, and then threw another turnover, and they scored a touchdown off of it.
What'd you do? Throw 3 turnovers?
2.
You just said turnover, field goal, turnover, touchdown.
The first one wasn't a turnover. It was just a drive. Now stop.
EA Sports Studios. Let's get back out to Brandon and Charles for the call of the second half. Brandon.
So both teams
It off.
Now you got a pretty good lead, so
Maybe I'll do something with it. Add to it. Shut him down, maybe. I don't know who that was.
I don't know where Brady is. I don't know if he done retired or what.
Notice Garoppolo
Yeah.
doing it for him.
The Bengal offense now with a football first.
That was a run game, Martin.
Pretty good. Ooh. Got about 100 yards.
And what I'm thinking is that
Something like that.
I met him about 1 or 2.
just working with them on
98 now.
what we think they're going to do.
Right, not back the yard.
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A 6-yard pickup on the ground.
We're 100 now.
Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Well, the first carry from Giovanni Bernard. Just a
He don't need that clip.
there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was
This was a Bernard, too.
On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them.
Yeah, we can't take too many chances.
What was going on when they decided to run the football? They just swarmed and stopped them for almost.
If you him deep.
That's good as what I wanted.
35 yards that time on the punt, and the Patriots take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work
Oh,
their way
my
back
big
out
sword.
for their first possession of the second half.
Welcome to Harris Gaming 25 on Twitch.tv.
Take charge, can't they? And
Nowhere to go here.
And that's a fumble. We got the football. We're in business. That was a good looking
What?
tackle and fumble.
it's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy did.
Didn't really do much on my last drive. Maybe with getting this fumble to give me a little momentum here.
Credit to where it belongs. Knocked it.
Get some sort of score.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Really, the main thing, we just can't turn the football over.
But with them turning it over, I would like some sort of score here.
Gets him to 2nd and 4.
At not just the points, but stats too, possibly.
But the guy carried
Even though it's such a short field.
nice run.
And they'll run it here. A beautiful
Oh, yeah.
What a juke.
Just juked him right all over the place. Good Lord.
Anytime you get a turnover, you would like to score something off of it.
use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Yeah, I'm glad that at least see some sort of points. Maybe momentum will stay my way.
It's actually a blowout. I thought it would be a closer game.
Here's Cooks on the
Would have been if they had Brady.
and he's up across the
I don't know what happened to him.
Could be hurt, could be retired by now on here.
Now the Patriots.
Who really knows without checking their roster.
And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic
Injured one.
of struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball.
Good kicks on me that time.
Possession.
Great yards.
Yeah,
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. And Cooks hands it over the middle. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Lord.
Tough sledding right there. And
Defense
it's
hasn't
been
really
that
played too bad so far.
No, they stopped the run. Good for me.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. Only 3.
Not much there either.
No.
3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped.
Good tackle by the Kirkpatrick.
And boy, he rifled one in there on that one.
Supposed to be a $52 million man.
Let's try that.
This is a 3rd and medium with 6 yards left.
Sure, with the down there on 36 yards, they're going past the
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Good wide open too.
And he's got him complete.
They've been like that all night.
11, and it moves the
3rd down.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back.
Yeah.
He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
I just didn't get sacked like I thought it would. A few sacks anyway. But
1st down, Garoppolo. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They
Michael
got
Johnson got that.
Michael Johnson in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Looking for his home.
He just did get rid of it.
Gronkowski. And that was incomplete, but I don't know how much of that falls on the quarterback. He was pressured.
Brandon, the rush showed up.
3rd and 24, I'm sure it's a bit
No
much.
chance to get the ball downfield.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And some room to work. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Ryan Allen now. He's been terrific so far.
Keep it away from him.
Possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Trying to kick it 20 yards. Huh?
Other than that, it didn't look like it went far.
The defense gearing up to take the field. They're trailing on the scoreboard. Now, they had to watch that last drive, then they come out here. Defensively, when you played, did you like being out there defensively to start the second half or way to drive?
I wanted to be out there right
John.
Come out of the locker room, get right back into the flow of the game, because sometimes when you sat around, you liked it when your offense gave you a long drive, but it made it a little bit tougher to get out on the field.
Well, it's the second drive here. We'll see how they respond.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success.
That was a nice switch.
And they'll get it up just short.
And switch up my plays. I've been run last, several times.
Defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing
Probably
against
shouldn't. I'm going for
like he
it.
is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defense. offensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be.
Stop me on the run.
To a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to do that, and that's what he did.
They send Green to the left on his own. Andy Dalton.
Oh, one too many times. Just knew I was going to get it one of the times on that pass.
And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. The Patriots
keep from giving anything up.
back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the
Wide
situation.
open.
And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Now Gillisley. And this play will be lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
And incomplete there.
Nice break up.
Free and brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy thing to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Wonder what's in the offensive playbook on 3rd and 13. We're about to find out.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
Well, an incomplete pass.
12 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
So possession.
Yeah, man, kick it very far.
And the Patriots will have great
Lousy
starting
punt, too.
as they take over 1st and 10. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
Ooh, almost picked.
And it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
William Jackson III.
I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad.
That was a late blitz.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
35-13.
This is
Thought this game would be a little bit closer just because.
Who it is?
Well, yeah, but I didn't know Brady was not playing or injured or tired. I don't know what happened.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd.
I'd like to welcome any and everybody to live stream of Madden 17.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that's incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And that'll bring up a 4th down.
And playing with the Cincinnati Bengals, the 2017 franchise.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. He's got a man, it's Mitchell. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Sideline throw, that's caught. Julian Edelman. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Garoppolo again. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. It looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
It certainly was, because everything that has to come together to get a pass completed. Yeah, you're right. The sync just wasn't there.
And that's complete to Lewis. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move, as that gives him a 1st down.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside, not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the 1st. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical, spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically, you just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Rob Gronkowski, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots get a score closer. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard up.
You get the bed, what you start.
With a lead, fourth quarter. They're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense wants to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch.
Would have been first.
Rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
3rd down from the gun, Dalton. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
So 5 minutes left.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down.
Wow, that one took some guts. If this doesn't work, you're handing him incredible field position, but this head coach is undaunted, and he makes the call to go for it, and I'll be darned if they don't get the first down.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shot.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hipped on ball security, he held on to it and took a
He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
And he did get it back, I do think. Yes, so no turnover.
He can get a quick score. Yeah, definitely.
And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time.
These are timeouts. There's 4 minutes to go.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel
That dude's been open all day.
I know, hey.
They know how
It was open with me.
what plays they want to put together, but they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
First down, Garoppolo. Over the middle, the catch made by
Man, they're lighting me up on that.
Goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Wasn't like they're in a whole big hurry.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. That throw good for 4.
Still ain't calling timeout. That's a good thing. That clock tick. They 2 scores down, not 1.
That's a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him.
They do got all their timeouts.
They come out 5.
Or do they got any?
They got all theirs, I've got all mine.
Okay.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And it's complete to Mitchell. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Red zone opportunity. The offense operating inside the 10 at the 8 here. It's first and goal. Only a yard that time, second and goal. And the evidence shows last week's game, it's really leaked into a second game now, Charles. What do you think of this?
And it's a surprise, isn't it? Because when we spent time watching them practice, talking with the coaches, they felt like a bounce back was going to happen this week. They were very confident in the game plan, thought the defenses they would see would present great opportunities for big-time runs. We're not getting that so far. I don't know if it's the game plan or if they're just being...
Ain't worried about that clock.
I have to laugh.
Not necessarily thinking they'll get a quick score on the offside kick.
I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go...
I got to be cautious of that too with him.
Now from this spot on third down, I think he probably throws.
Especially with the time on it now.
Question about it. They won't even send in a running play.
And this is
That's picked.
And that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll be brought down
Rookie.
at his own 10.
That first year player.
Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball. And
He got his 4th pick.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have. And all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass.
That should end it.
Big time in the driver's
Run the
seat.
clock out or
They'll give it
let the clock go out.
And able to break one tackle, but then
I'm
quickly
going to let it run to the 2-minute warning.
calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off.
A couple first downs should end it. Maybe
They
even
got 3
more for that
timeouts
matter.
though.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And
It's waiting on me on that one.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts.
gonna go anywhere.
I know, but it seemed like it was waiting on that run play.
By the Patriots.
Well, I think I forgot about the timeouts and what else was
Here
talking
are the
about.
final
it as well.
stages.
Yeah, they got 3.
And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field.
Strong left, strong left, strong left.
I probably shouldn't.
5-20, go.
Dalton gives to Bernard. And he's able to get the first.
That worked out pretty good.
At the 25.
Another timeout for them called.
Whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another
Let them burn them.
fourth quarter of play. Offense comes to the line now, first and 10.
What do you think? After they burned that last time out, one more first down should get it if I can get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 6-yard gain.
I about, as I said, I heard about 5-6 yards.
And play is stopped.
And they burnt their last time out.
It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a
Go on,
first
do
level
this.
run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, kid.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
30 rushes.
3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1, you know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 40. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Oh, looks like it's over.
Let's see it.
Looks like New England just went down. Ooh,
they bit the dust. That'll work. Well, guys, it's been fun.
Well, just a 4-4 and then the 4-4.
I believe we're done for tonight. We'll probably have another one up tomorrow. We'll do another one tomorrow night. This video should be up shortly.
Next week to take on the Minnesota
but it's been fun. And for Harris Gaming, I'm David. That's Jonathan. See you tomorrow.
And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.